Welcome back to Data with Dominic, and in today's video we're going to be looking at some of the time and timestamp functions in PySpark, and specifically we're going to be looking at the current timestamp, to timestamp, hour, minute and second functions. So let's dive into the demo. So as you can see, I've got my Databricks Community Edition open. I have a video which I link in the top right hand corner of your screen, which shows you how to set this up for yourself so that you can use PySpark for free. So coming to the code, I'm just creating a sample data frame with some random values. It's just got 2 rows so that we can keep it simple. And yeah, I've displayed the sample data frame. After that, what I'm doing is I'm just importing all the seconds that we require from pyspark.sql.functions, and then just import whichever functions we need. All of these timestamp functions need to be imported specifically, or you can just do an import star. And apart from that, we also need the string literal or lit function as well. So just get that in there. You'll understand why in a second. But yeah, so coming to the current timestamp function, which is the first function we're going to look at. What it does is basically it accesses your system's clock and just returns the current timestamp at the point of execution, right? So as you can see, I've just created a new column in that sample data frame called timestamp, and I'm just populating it with the current timestamp. So if I run this function again, so if you can look at the data that I've displayed now, you can see that it's 15:32:47, right? So but now if I run it again and then do the display again, that time should change, right? See, you can see it's 10 minutes later, and obviously it's a virtual machine, so then the time is obviously not the time that it shows here, which is my local time. It's cloud computing and stuff, right? So yeah, anyways, and just to make sure, we print the schema, and you can see that this timestamp column is of the type data type timestamp. Now coming to the second function, which is the to timestamp function, what that allows you to do is it allows you to take a string, any string. It might be a column or it might just be literal that you've entered like this. It allows you to convert that into the timestamp format. All right, so as you can see, how we do it is I'm just adding a new column to this data frame that already has a timestamp, which is df1. I'm creating a new data frame df2, which is data frame 1 with another column that I'm calling to timestamp, because that's the function we're using. And what I've done is I've basically just taken a string literal, that is, I've just taken the string which mimics a date timestamp, and then I'm specifying the format for which I want it to be written, and this to timestamp function, once executed, will convert this string into a proper timestamp data type. So once I've executed this and displayed, it shows this exact function as previously. As it was a string, it looks the same as if it was a string, but when we come into the print schema, you can see that it becomes a timestamp data type. All right, so that's what the to timestamp function does. It takes strings. You could even pass in a column here which has just string values of timestamps, and it would convert all of them to the timestamp data type. So that's what the to timestamp function does. And finally, we can look at the hour, minute and second functions. So what I'm doing here is I'm creating a new data frame df3 based on this df1, which is just an id column and a single timestamp column, right? And what I can do is I can create new columns, and based on that initial timestamp column, which is, by which I mean the single column, which is a column that just contains timestamps and it is of the type data type timestamp, what I can do is I can extract the hour and create a new column using just this hour function, and then within the bracket we pass the column from which we want the timestamp to be worked on. So basically this hour function goes into this initial timestamp, pulls the hour data and displays it in a new column. I've done the same thing with the minute function here, which will just go into the timestamp column, pull the minute out and display it in a new column, and again likewise with the second. So that's how the hour, minute and second function works. You can see that we've got this timestamp here, which is 3:40 and 10 seconds. You can see pulls out that data exactly 3:40 and 10 seconds. So these are some of the important time and timestamp functions available to us in PySpark. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, and hit the bell icon. And I'll see you in the next one.